Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. Today, I decided to share some little envelope pocket flips to insert in your journals. I had watched a video and modified it some to my own liking, simplifying it somewhat. And I wasn't going to do a video on these, but here I am sitting in Kentucky in the United States, and we are looking at having a terrible ice storm overnight. And so ice tends to sort of destroy things, and we're a little bit worried. So I have done everything I can do to prepare. I've got food in the house. I have flashlights, and I'm charging my phone fully, and am just hunkered down here, hoping that we don't lose our power and that everything will turn out okay. So I wanted to share these with you today because they were kind of fun to make, and I think that you can tell from the video how they're put together. And I will describe each one to you, and hopefully you will enjoy this. The first one, first let me tell you that I use my Cricut machine to cut out a square envelope. They have many templates for different sizes of envelopes, and I chose a square because that's what they had used on the video. But this one has the rounded edges. And I cut out several in all different colors so that I could use up some of my little stash pieces and ephemera to decorate each one differently. This one I've fastened together with a Velcro flap. It's glued at the top and has Velcro at the bottom. And I used a little tag here that says wishes. So it opens up like this. And when you insert this in your journal, I will glue it down. And these flaps can be used for journaling. And it flips open like so. So on the front, I have put a little, this is made, let me say, this is made with a cardstock, I think, cardstock paper, and then decorated as I go. Each flap is decorated. So this is the part of the cardstock backing right here. And I made a little pocket on the front and filled it with tags that can be written on. It opens up to show the inside cover, which has a girl in a beautiful garden with a little word that says bliss. And it also has tags inside. I cut my fingernails and now I can't pick up anything. There we go. There's 2 tags in there. And on this left-hand side, I cut an angle, 2 angle pockets. I cut one, folded it under. I had the backing paper here to decorate the back, folded this under and glued it, and then cut and made another pocket. I did the same thing on both sides. So there's 2 pockets here. And on the other side, I did the same thing. I folded this under, decorated the back here, and added another pocket. And in the center is a pocket made out of a beautiful paper that shows another girl in a garden. I notched out the top of it, and it has a card inside. Then finally, when I got finished, I put these flower stickers on there just to decorate those two sides. These projects have so many possibilities that it's just a good basic project to then make several of and then insert them in your journals. Two sides fold in first, and then the top and bottom, and the Velcro fastens it closed. The second one was made from kind of a yellow cardstock, and I used roses a lot in here. Isn't that beautiful? This was a fussy cut rose. This is silk ribbon that I ordered off of Etsy. And I fixed it to tie by punching a hole, reinforcing it, and tying the ribbon on each side. And this opens up just like the other one did. I put another fussy cut rose at the top, and this is kind of half of the tag at the bottom. These all come from various projects. Everything here is ephemera and paper from other projects. This is not from a kit, however, some of the papers were left over from kits. This cover here says every day is a new day, and it's filled with little tags, hearts, another tag, a little tag with roses. And this again was done with cardstock. It was printed on one side with the paper design from a kit and cut down to size. And then the back side of it is plain, so that it's decorated, each page is decorated inside. This inside flap has a pocket made out of a miniature postcard. And again, I've used the roses throughout. I just gathered up some papers that I had that had roses on it and used them. And this opens up like so. On this left side, I used, on all three, I cut ripped paper with using my ruler, paper from book pages, inked around the edges and glued them down before I did anything else. And then I cut these pockets out of the paper that I had used on the front to make the pocket. Tickets and miniature postcard inside. Little bird that says wonder. On the other side, I did the same thing. I used this rose papers that I had pulled out of my stash and filled it with a ticket and a miniature postcard. And in the center, I used a journal card and notched it to make a pocket, and then inserted some journal cards inside. This is a really simple project to do. The hardest part is to find a square envelope to use. And maybe you can find a template somewhere, or if you have a Cricut, you can find the template. But anyway, this folds back in. the sides fold in. This folds up and then ties back together. So I hope you have enjoyed this. It's just a short video just to give myself something to do and share with you on this cold and winter day here in Kentucky. We're praying that we don't get the ice, but I don't think that's going to do much good because it's on its way, and we'll just have to cope with it as it comes. Several years ago in 2009, we had an ice storm, and it was on the opening day of a shop, my antique and gift shop that I was getting ready to reopen in a new location, and I was so excited. And the ice storm came, and of course I didn't get to open, and the power was out for us at our house for 4 days, and for other people many more days. So after a week I opened my shop, and after everyone had been trapped at home and dealing with broken tree limbs and everything else that comes along with an ice storm, it was one of the best days I ever had. Everyone just came out, enjoyed the shop, the hot mulled apple cider and treats that I had made. And so I think that we all are able to come out of our storms in the same way. We come out, we see each other again, and greet a new day with new possibilities. So at this time I want to remind you, every day's a gift, and even on this day full of threats of bad weather, there's joy to be found. And I hope you will find your joy and share it with others today. And so until next time, I'm going to be making 5 more of these in all different colors, and I'll probably share those with you too. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.